Changing the narrative one episode at a time.
Hey! Welcome. Happy Saturday. Hope you had a great, productive week. If you're tuning just in, this is the Narrative Podcast, home of Black positivity and progression. And I'm your host, Halsey Allen. Welcome all my narrators, and welcome everybody that's new to the podcast. I went live on Thursday and shared some really nice articles. So today is a full broadcast day, complete with my full itinerary, my normal format. So I've been thinking, I try to keep these segments pretty close to an hour, and sometimes I exceed an hour, but I think the biggest way I lose my time is I explain my format to new listeners. So instead of explaining the format out the gate, I think I'll explain it as I get to each segment. But I will, explain what the podcast in essence is about. I'll start off like that. Okay, so if you're new to this podcast, if you never heard this podcast before, it's called the Narrative Podcast, and it's called the Narrative Podcast for a reason, because the media does the Black community and Black culture a horrible disservice by just conveniently changing and flipping the narrative in news, music, and cultural references in concerns to Black people and Black culture. They basically have us looking crazy and sounding crazy, and the main culprits is like they hyper-criminalize our men, hyper-sexualize our women, paint us out to be people that are financially destitute, lacking education, lacking a moral compass, essentially just, always having us as ratchet or, morally despot. So I want it to be the platform where I showcase and highlight our successes and play up our strengths by providing positive frames of reference about Black people and Black culture. And that's the Narrative Podcast experience in a nutshell. So, hope that clears it up for you. And so I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to just dive in today and explain each section as I come to them rather than, explain all these sections at once. So first section is promoting Black-owned businesses. And the reason why I'm promoting Black-owned businesses is, again, to, highlight and showcase Black excellence, and just appeal to the business owner. I promote Black-owned businesses, basically to keep the Black dollar circulating in the Black community. I'm starting out my broadcast by extending the olive branch to Black-owned business owners if they're in need of or would like some free promotion for their business, product, or service. So if you are a Black-owned business owner or know of any Black-owned business owners that would like free promotion, please hit me up at passionwebmail at poeticpassion.host. In the subject bar, type promo. You can type the whole word promotion or just type promo. I know what it is. And in the subject or in the body of the email, You just briefly describe your business, product, or service, and then a quick little bio about yourself, who you are, um, how did you come to, sell whatever it is you're selling. Tell me your journey, how you did it, and yeah, and I will gladly advertise it to the people. And the types of business owners I would like to, promote are people to actually give back to the community, do something in the Black community. So whether it's hiring your own, doing some type of charity, some type of philanthropy in the community, those are the types of businesses I want to promote. So just heads up, make sure you're doing something in that area, in that respect. If you would like free promotion from me. Yeah, so next, I'm also promoting a contest. The entry is free. I don't want anything from you. No entry fee. I call it the Chew on This contest. And like I said, the entry is free. And I'm basically essentially giving you a prize, and the prize is a bulk supply of your favorite snack for participating in the contest. And the topic of the contest is share your Shopping While Black experience. Shopping While Black is something that every Black person all over the world has experienced at one time or another. From the wealthiest of the wealthiest to everything, all classes in between. I think it's poignant and relevant. We're living in these times and we're still getting profiled in retail shops. So the goal is to, promote and endorse Black owned, but, we're living in this world. We're getting there, but we're not fully there how we used to be. We used to have our own Black owned, Black neighborhoods with all these shops, anything you can think of, laundromats, grocery stores, cafes, ice cream shops, like you name it, we used to have it. We're starting to get back there, but we still live in this modern world, and sometimes you have to go to, wherever to get whatever it is you're getting. And, we shouldn't be getting treated like that. So I just want you to share your Shopping While Black experience, and I will reward you for sharing your Black-owned experience, Shopping While Black experience with a bulk supply of your favorite snack. So again, to enter that contest, email is the same, passionwebmail@poeticpassion.host. The only difference is in the subject bar, put Chew on This / Shopping While Black. In the body of the email, give me your Shopping While Black experience. Please try to not exceed 5 paragraphs. I don't want a novel. I just want to know what happened to you. What was your experience like? Did you follow up with filing a complaint or a lawsuit? All that good stuff. Just try to give me a brief little rundown of what happened. Just not like at 8 a.m. I woke up and I drove out to this neighborhood. Then I talked to my neighbor and all that. I don't want all the side details. I just want to know, like, specifically, like, how were you treated? Did they deny you service? Was they following you around the store? Did they give you rude customer service? Did they treat you like you couldn't afford to purchase their goods, or what? That's the type of stories I'm looking for. And again, like I said, I will reward you with a bulk supply of your favorite snack. And also, in the body of the email, be sure to include your mailing address so I know where to send your snack, and then specifics about your snack, what flavor, what type, what brand, etc., etc. All right, moving on to the next section. Yeah, see, this is saving a lot of time because, essentially I would be just talking and talking and talking and talking. Um, On to the next section, which is promoting black-owned businesses. And again, the reason why I promote black-owned businesses that showcase and highlight our intelligence, our perseverance, and demonstrate we can think on our feet. Because the types of businesses I promote are, people that really aren't like college level, didn't have college level training. They just, they got into a jam, or they just, they got tired of working the 9 to 5 and just sat down and just figured it out. And like, I need to do this. They came up with a product. They believed in themselves, and their brand is thriving and flourishing. And in addition to that, they also give back to the community by hiring their own, doing some type of philanthropy, offering some type of empowerment for the community, for them to lift themselves up by the bootstrap. Just, if you're going to be rooted in the community, also give back to the community. Those are the type of businesses that that I try to promote. So yeah, on to the black-owned businesses. I usually have 3 to 4, but today I just had 2. Because again, the boxes I want to check is, entrepreneur. They got the entrepreneurial spirit. They just made something out of nothing. They believed in themselves and their product, and took a go at it. They didn't have all the answers upon starting. And 2, they do some type of giving back, some type of philanthropy to the community, and their story is inspirational. So those are all the boxes I try to check off when I'm promoting the black-owned businesses in the black-owned business section. So, in addition to that, when I first started doing this, I was doing it over the summer. So I've been evolving and changing my platform. Now, every time I promote a black-owned business, they have a theme and something that aligns with the theme. So this month's theme is springtime. And I try to think, what is a signal that it's spring? So I know, like, technically, if we're looking back on the Sanskrits and all that, this isn't technically spring. This is like the European, springtime. But just for the sake of this podcast and for the sake of the majority of my listeners are rooted in America. So that's, we're American blacks